The deepest waterway of the world, named Mariana Trench, is shown as the movie starts, where a well-known company, Tian Industries, was already digging it. And it had dug till 7 miles deep so that they may discover more resources. It was seeming tough, but the experts had been hired there. There is a girl among them who is main character, named Nora Price. She is serving there as a mechanical engineer. The location of Nora was Kepler 822. It is shown in the next scene that a great earthquake occurs at Kepler 822, and that Kepler is about to destroy because of its increased water pressure. Being frightened, Nora begins to awaken everyone. There is only a worker with whom she accompanies. Many workers are also preceding them while running, but Nora has to shut the door, because the whole Kepler may be destroyed in case of not shutting the door, and they might lose their lives. While escaping from there, they find one more worker under the debris who was still alive but little injured. They knew that many workers had been reached to their ends because of this earthquake. All three of them are feeling despondent about the situation. They head outside and make their way to the access point for the escape pods. It means a room where they were safe. There was no one except Captain Lucian. Nora takes him out because they had to go to a more secure place. Getting together, they all four go to Control Base, where they meet two more persons. One of them is a girl named Emily who is biologist, while other is boy named Smith who was engineer. Actually, there had remained 6 people. Meeting together, they try to send signal at the upper surface of sea. They struggle to contact somehow, but they get no response. It indicates that they were entrapped here. Captain recommends them there. They may wear the pressure suits and lead to Roebuck Station. He says, "We can get escape pods there which will help to take us away from here." But the problem was to go down 1 mile deep in order to reach Roebuck Station. Afterward, they had to go straight 1 mile. It was not as easy as was being heard. There was not much oxygen in the pressure suits, and the pressure could sustain there for some time. And the other problem was the occurrence of the earthquake again and again. They all decide it is better to do something rather than to die here. All take the bolt guns with them after wearing their pressure suits. As they open the gate to enter freight elevator, the first arrived worker to Nora is died because of the increased pressure, because his pressure suit was defective. All are shocked. Emily says, "I never faced such dying person." Now 5 persons had survived. They use an elevator to go down 1 mile deep. Descending 200 meters, they again realize the occurrence of the earthquake. When they switch on CCTV cameras while going down, then they observe many escape pods. They hope as there will be more survivors and their lives may be rescued. A boy who was rescued from the junk and Smith both leave to discover escape pods. They notice escape pod with its opening door, and there is something like eggs in it. That worker touches it. While touching it, a creature emerges from it and attacks. Smith puts it into dead using his bolt gun. When they bring its body inside for checking, Emily says it seemed an unknown species, and company perhaps has arranged this facility for them. They all were surprised because such creature had never been encountered by them. They were observing this creature yet they feel the earthquake again. They again realize that there is someone who is walking on this place. A creature is peeping through a window from the upper side. They all are horrified observing it. They think it has come here to take that hatched creature. They are going to Roebuck Station. That Kepler is exploded due to the earthquake. It means it is pulled down. Its left pieces are fallen on them, but they get no harm fortunately. but Smith's oxygen scrubber is spoiled. All saved him and proceed through access tunnel. They had to reach at the up level of underground, but it was filled with water. And earthquake was the cause of it. Then that creature comes and drags that worker with it when all are swimming upward. As a result, his pressure suit is filled with blood. All observe that his oxygen pod was turned into red color. Consequently, his condition was getting worse. They did not want to leave him alone there, but they have to come outside to rescue their lives. Then coming there, a creature drags Smith into a cave with it. Somehow, Captain takes him out, rescuing him. And then creature again comes and takes them away. Nora comes to save them, but both are entrapped at a place full of pressure. As a result, their pressure suits are about to damage. Here Captain sacrifices his life to save the life of Nora. Nora is dejected because of it. After a time, Nora reaches Shepherd Station while walking. Captain used to work there before. Discovering his locker, she thinks as he may have much information about that creature. Nora tries her best to contact Emily and Smith, but of no avail. Here she observes one more pressure suit. She moves to Roebuck Station, lifting a plaskin from there. She meets frightened Emily on the way. She makes her senseless properly. There was also Smith, who was in bad condition. They both take him to Roebuck Station while dragging. At last, they had reached here safe and sound, but it was the arrival of difficulties for them. They observe many nests made by these creatures on the ceiling. They were hibernating there, and many other creatures were soon to come. They all three begin to leave silently, but a creature awakens because of the set warning sounds of their pressure suit. Catching Nora, it is about to engulf her alive, but acting wisely, she explodes its body, which takes the life of that creature at the spot. Emily, Smith, and Nora move to the escape pods. 2 escape pods are seemed perfectly fine, but the problem emerges because third escape pod was damaged completely. Nora decides to rescue Emily and Smith, because she knew that they had affectionate feelings for each other, and she was also aware of the pain of losing our own. Smith suggests them, "You both leave from here," but Nora sends them upward while seating them in the escape pod. Nora notices a great creature in front of her which has occupied all the place. This creature was gigantic while others were its offspring. That gigantic creature orders the other creature to destroy the escape pods. Nora watches through cameras. Many creatures are pursuing Emily and Smith's escape pods. Nora decides to overcharge the nuclear core there. As a result, the massive creature, the other creature, and Nora herself meet their demise. Afterward, Emily and Smith successfully reach the upper surface of sea. New scene shows that Emily and Smith are reporting in the news headlines. There is something mysterious in the depth of sea about which no one is aware. But Tian Industry covers the whole event to keep it secret, and both survivors are asked to utter nothing. Moreover, Tian Industry declares they will dig more depth in a perfect way, so they may get more resources. Here the movie ends.